So it's day 3 here in Madrid and I just finished taking a shower. Late na naman kami nagising. And right now, naliligo pa si mother habang ako kailangan ko ulit mag-preview ng ghosting episode before ako makagala. So, see you in a bit. By the way, itong backpack ko, ganito. Tapos, ang laman nito, fake paper money. Kasi marami daw pickpockets dito sa Spain. So, social experiment kung by the end of this trip, mawawala ba to or mananakaw. You know what? Kahit mag-preview pa ako dito whole day, I don't care. Hindi naman sa I don't care, syempre gusto ko lumabas. But nakaka-happy lang na eto ako, nag-work ako sa Madrid. Work from home in Madrid. I know it's such a privileged thing to say. Sa mga nangyayaring corruption sa Pinas, parang napaka-privilege ko pa para sabihin yun. But also, I wanna reward myself. I mean, this is my reward. Wala naman akong bisyo. Nagtatrabaho naman akong maayos ng tama. Wala akong kinurakot. So, deserve ko to. And sana, may makulong na sa kurakot. I only had, I think 4 hours of sleep today. Good luck to me.
Third day.
Day 3.
Tres. Dias.
See.
Where are we going today?
Today we're going to Retiro Park, Prado Museum, and Happy Halloween!
Of course!
Gusto ko sana mag-elfa ba? Kaya lang, hindi ko alam kung gusto ko mag-paint ng green. Effort kasi yun eh. Kaya kudos sa mga nag-effort talaga mag-Halloween outfit. Kasi preparation is key. Ayan, we have arrived. Papasok na tayo sa Retiro Park, but a landmark that you should know direct ay ang Puerta de Alcalá. So, yan. So, Puerta means gateway. Hindi ko alam ang historical relevance niya. But, as you can see, marami nagpapapicture dyan.
So,
But it's a landmark.
Okay.
Para rin siya kasing rotonda eh. Pag ganun. So, iikot ka dyan, ganun. Tapos, dito pupunta ka sa ibang streets ng Madrid. So, ayan, ang Puerta de Alcalá. At across it is of course ang Parque de Retiro, ang Central Park of Madrid. Na dati ang pwedeng makipasok lang ay ang mga hari at rey. Oo, to rest. To rest. Fall colors na dire.
Colors. We are in Retiro Park.
Yes.
Wow, look at the colors.
I-shoot kita.
Okay.
Yay!
Hola, bienvenido. Bienvenido a Parque de Retiro.
Yes!
Aquí en Madrid, España. Aquí es el Parque de Centro. Like Central Park. Aki, am I right, Aki?
Aki is here, yes.
Ang ganda.
Mm.
Ang ganda sa Pilipinas.
Diba?
Color. Ang saya siguro dito mag-picnic.
Correct. Every spring, summer, tsaka early fall, nagpe-picnic lahat ng tao dito. How I wish meron talaga tayong park culture direct. Dadaling kita sa lake. Dadaling kita sa Palacio de Cristal.
Palacio de Cristal na may trivia ka mamaya. Sa
Yes.
very interesting trivia.
At dadalhin din kita
Muy
sa
interesante.
sa ano to, devil statue. The statue of the fallen angel.
Yan, may trivia ka din.
Yeah. At gusto ko magpasalamat kay Rex Yadaw of ABS-CBN TFC Global nang dahil sa kanya ay natutunan ko tong mga information na to. How do you feel, day 3?
I feel so cold. I feel happy.
Oo.
I feel blessed. I feel like I deserve this.
Yes.
I feel the blessings from above. I I feel grateful. Um, workshop yata to ng PA. May workshop na gano'n yung I feel day to day. I feel cold.
Oh,
Feel jittery.
I love it. May ganun palang
Oo,
workshop.
kasi dapat grounded ka sa emotions mo and moment by moment, iba-iba eh.
Oo.
So minsan, ang nagkakamali sa workshop na yun, yung iniisip ko anong nafe-feel.
Oo.
Huwag mong i-censor, lahat ng feelings valid.
Valid.
For example nga, I feel very happy and
Oo.
now I feel like, I feel cold.
Oo.
I feel conscious because they're shooting me. I feel nostalgic.
Yes.
Ganun lang. Dapat, bigla workshop. Kasi yun yung mga problema sa mga ibang artista, yung sa grounded kung anong nararamdaman
Ramdaman nila. O ay,
Isip, instinct lang.
ayan na, para sa mga gustong mag-artista ha, a tip from the one of the most
Wow.
loving, caring, and of course credible directors in the Philippines.
One of the most
O, diba?
talented.
Ayan na, Derek!
Wow, perfecto! Magnifico! Italian ba yun? Ang ganda!
Ayan, Derek.
May papapicture tayo dito.
Correct.
Ang ganda!
Ganda, no?
Oh my God, Father! I'm sorry. I've been to Central Park. Mas maganda to. Mas maliit lang yung Central Park, di ba? Although iconic lang kasi nandun yung mga Enchanted, mga pelikulang sinushoot before. So may magandang background ng skyscraper. Pero the lake itself, mas okay sa Retiro. Iano ko muna,
I-appreciate mo muna, Derek. Go, Derek! Welcome to Palacio de Cristal! Very significant yung Palacio de Cristal sa ating mga Filipinos because historically, itong Parque de Retiro is really for the royalty. So sila lang yung nakakapasok dito. It's just for them to rest. And then itong Palacio de Cristal, ang mga ninuno natin na mga katutubo ay dinidisplay dito.
human zoo.
It's a human zoo for them to just simply watch. So nagdala sila ng mga ifugao, so people from the indigenous tribes of the Philippines. Tapos for their gaze siya. Kaya sobrang full circle din kasi ang isa sa mga national artists natin na si Sir Kidlat Tahimik, who's proud of his roots, was able to do an exhibit here as well, reclaiming the stories of our indigenous peoples.
Alam mo, normal lang siya sa nung bata ako. Yung mga ducks and chickens sa probinsya.
Nag-release ba kayo?
Ng chicken.
Oo.
Kasi sabong. Sabong. Pwede bang dito na ako tumira?
Ayun na.
Masaya. Masaya talaga pag nagbabakasyon.
Correct.
Kasi nag-slow down yung mundo mo. If sanay ka sa fast-paced kind of life. Well, pwede rin namang maging fast-paced ang bakasyon, pero deliberate talaga, intentional talaga na chill lang yung bakasyon na to. Kasi gano'n na nga sa Manila. Adik-adik ka pa to. So, perfect din, ha? Si Mother Mela ay ganun din. Ganong klaseng ano din siya. traveler. Siya
Correct.
lang.
Ayoko kasi na talaga yung parang mauubusan ka ng hininga dahil gusto mo gawin lahat.
Oo.
Parang, kalma tayo, babalik pa tayo dito.
Yes. Tsaka yun na nga, siguro it comes with age, pero hindi na ako katulad dati na parang lahat ng sulok, kahit ng puno na yan, kailangan mo akong picturean.
Pero direct, what are your favorite travel destinations? Yung parang babalik-balikan mo.
Well, like you, na-surprise din ako kasi ngayon ko lang nalaman. I love New York. So New
Mm-hmm.
York is really my favorite city, but I don't know what if siya pang favorite city ko after this trip. Yeah, but yeah, New York and as a country, Japan.
Yes.
Favorite two ko. Yun. So, yun, New York because of yung pop culture, para siyang studio, malaking studio. As a
Mm-hmm.
batang lumaki sa cinema, films, and TV. Parang every time naglalakad ako, ito yung sa Sex and the City, ito yung sa Enchanted, ito yung sa Ghostbusters, lahat. Ito yung sa Gossip Girl. Ganon yung New York. Nung pumunta ako, ito yung sa Made in Manhattan, ganon. So medyo ano siya, tapos melting pot talaga siya kasi talagang lahat ng mga tao, iba't ibang klaseng tao, nakikita mo doon.
Mm-hmm.
Yun. Pero madumi siya. Pero for some reason, nakaka-add ng charm yung kadumihan.
Correct. Actually, yung mga big cities naman talaga in general, no?
Oo.
Parang because it's a melting pot, tapos people visit there. So, typical na marumi siya. Pero yun yung part ng character.
Exactly. Na-appreciate ko yan. Kasi before, hindi ko na-appreciate. Although ito ayoko pa lang i-appreciate. Kasi may PD ako before. Kasi every time na naglo-location hunt kami sa Philippines, di ba yung mga kalye sa Quezon City, ang tsaka ng urban design. Sorry po, hindi naman lahat. Kasi maganda ang sabi niyo, Tomas Moquelo area. Pero may mga ibang eskinita talaga sa Manila na parang, ano ba yan? Yung parang walang sidewalk, walang, ang pangit ng aesthetic. Pero alam mo, sabi ng production design ko, yun yung nagpapatrademark sa kanya eh. Na Pilipinas siya, na Manila siya. So parang naiba yung ano ko, lente ko doon nung sinabi niya yon. Pero ngayon habang kinikwento ko to at sa ibang bansa ako, hindi pa rin. Pangit yung urban planning kaya gano'n.
Baka from a cinematic lens, yes.
Cinematic lens, yes.
Pero sa lente ng naninirahan do.
Yes, medyo hindi. Hindi siya safe. Hindi siya commuter friendly. Ayun, with all the electrical wirings. So yun. So ito na yata yung pinakamahabang nagvo-vlog ako na rambling lang.
Tama.
Kasi parang camera woman. Ang gusto ko lang naman talaga ay siya lang. Ito sa mga vlog ko, gusto ko ako lang nasa behind the scenes.
No, direct.
Ito na.
This is your experience.
You forced me to like process everything. Mga jijiyak tayo dyan.
Alam mo naman ang kapangyarihan ni
Oo.
Mother Mela.
Pero kagabi, ikaw ang umiyak.
Correct.
Sa ano na kami, sa Cafe Palacio.
Correct. Na teary-eyed ako.
Oo.
Kasi nga, direct. Di ba, parang yung
Oo.
being here is a privilege. 'Di ba? At gusto kong i-document to kasi there makikita mo na yung Fallen Angel, Statue of the Fallen Angel.
At mamaya, ikaw yung in front of the camera because may interesting trivia si Mother na for sure yung mga evangelical Christians, sagot. They'll find it, well, kahit hindi, you'll find it interesting. Kasi may
Yes.
parang numbers trivia na grabe, naisip pa talaga nung ginawa na itong Statue of the Fallen Angels. Or baka naman coincidence lang.
Pero ang galing eh.
Ang
Ang
galing,
galing talaga. Sabi ko nung kinukwento sa akin ni Rex yun, sabi ko,
Oh,
totoo ba?
diba?
Mm-mm.
So, come on, let's see Lucifer. No, I wanna see him! But statue lang, okay?
The Statue of the Fallen Angel. Na di umano. Kemi.
Anong di umano?
Hindi, sobra talaga ako na-impress nung nalaman ko to because pinag-isipan siyang mabuti because apparently this statue is 666 meters above sea level. 666.
The evil number.
Tapos the evil number and the Statue of the Fallen Angel. So minatch talaga nila. So paano sa ako, grabe yung thinking, 'di ba?
Oh.
Yung thinking involved para itayo ito dito sa exact area na to with the right measurements. Tapos, ayan, maganda rin siyang structure.
Pati ba siya ginawa ng park ng hari?
Hindi ko rin
Di ba na?
alam.
Is it because royalty is evil? No, just kidding. Ayaw ko.
Ah,
So tingnan natin yung kanyang ano. Very Disney naman pala yung mga gargoyle ba yan or whatever, how do you call it?
oo, diba? It's time to be cultured. Let's visit Museo del Prado.
Okay. So what is Museo del Prado?
Well, basically, Direk, this is one of the 3 largest museums in Madrid. So, Museo del Prado, Museo Reina Sofia, at saka Thyssen. So, if you plan to visit, there are times na libre ang
Yes.
Museo del Prado. I think usually Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Hindi ko masyadong sigurado. Pero pipila kayo dito as in Big Brother auditions. Ganon. Mabilis naman siya. Pero yung 3 hours is usually 6 to 8. So you have 2 hours to go around Prado Museum. So ang technique para ma-appreciate yung museum, and this is what I've learned through the travels I've done, is that identify the artwork that you want para at least yun na yung pupuntahan mo. Ako usually the top 10 that I want to see. Para hindi ako na-overwhelm. But now that I live here in Madrid, I got a year pass. Papakita ko sa inyo. This one. So, pwede akong pumasok sa museums na binanggit ko kanina. Ayan, ito yung museum pass. Ayan, I can enter anytime I want. So, ginagawa ko, portion lang, para hindi ako na-overwhelm.
Yes.
O, diba, Direk, ang tawag nila sa ticket office ay takiyas.
Oh.
Sa atin, di ba, ang takiya ay related sa pelikula?
Oh, takilya. Kasi box office ticket.
Office, correct. So, ticket
Takiya.
office, takiya.
Nice.
So, dito, this houses the classical art of Spanish artists. Hindi ko siya masyadong favorite, personally. Personal naman to. Kasi for me, may problem ako sa storytelling niya. Pero ang dami mong makikita na parang paintings of the best artists here in Spain and also across the world. So, nandito si Goya, nandito si Velázquez, na pride talaga ng Spain.
After Prado, lunch kami and that's my favorite time of the day.
Dahil magme-meaningful
Yes! See our lunch. Honestly, after yesterday's experience, I realized one of my favorite moments here so far. The 3-hour lunch na we're just chilling, talking about love and life. Yan, so,
Diba? Kasi sa pag tayo creatives tayo and if you work in production,
Oo.
it's a must. Trivia to direct
Oo.
Natuto akong mabilis kumain dahil sa production.
diba? Ang saya ng parang laid back lang.
Oo. Di ba dati dito sila sa Cayo del Oso?
Sorry po.
Yung boss niya mga artista dito. Ana Belenan and Victor Manuel ba? Ano?
Anong name niyo ulit, ate? Anong name niyo ulit? Maite.
Nakauwi ka na sa atin natin? Hindi pa? Talaga?
Hello! After many years? After 33 years?
Ang
Oh my God!
Wala ka na doon.
Curious ako, at 13, andito ka na? Bakit po? Ay, pinag-aral ka dito. Tapos, dito ka na, nakanap ng jowa. Nakanap ng jowa. Diretso na. Guys, oo nga. Andito kami ngayon sa, anong restaurant to?
El Cinco de Tirso.
El Cinco de Tirso, as recommended by my friend, Arnold. And then, seated here, may Filipina kami na friend na eto ngayon. Pinapakilala sa amin yung mga anak niya. Na baka pwede sa Sparks Camp. Kaya tingnan natin.
Sige, follow ko rin siya.
Patingin, ate.
Naduran niyo.
Ang saya guys, honestly. Dahil ang totoo, tapos na yung itinerary namin for the day. Kakain na ulit kami ng menu del dia. Pero, so kumbaga chill-chill na lang. And then, so ito ngayon, chikahan portion with the Filipino Spanish here in Madrid. Ayan. This is the
Torresno.
Torrezno na parang lechon kawali natin.
Yes.
This one is
Huevos rotos. Yan ay potato. You have potato, you have yung egg, sunny side up egg, tsaka yung hamon. Tapos haluin mo siya.
Very low profile.
Yan. Tapos, you have the croquetas. Ayan. Na parang tatlo din yung flavors, no? In fairness talaga dito kay Arnold, no? Man yung bestie. Emmy!
It's a neighborhood recommendation actually, and it's a good place. Like one time we've even had like Christmas lunch here, Christmas dinner here. It's a nice, good place for Spanish food.
Yan. Yan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So now we're on our second plate. What is this food?
These are carrilleras al vino tinto. These are pork cheeks, cooked in red wine. And then this is lasagna de rabo de toro, and it's made with oxtail or bulltail. And then it has, instead of the normal lasagna layers, then these are like the totopos, the crispy ones.
This one is the
Fried chipironcitos or fried squid.
Ano ba kakaiba ng calamari sa chipironcito? Is this a small squid, the baby squid?
But you know, the smaller ones are the
Tastier
chopitos. Have you tried chopitos? The fried chopitos.
No, not
Now you can really see the shape of the small squid, and then they fry it. They bread it and fry it. That's also very good for
Tari nakaka-Pokemon lang yung evolution ng these small squid. How do you say? Chupitos?
chopitos,
Ito,
chipironcitos,
chipironcitos.
Or-
Tapos
and
the big one.
The normal is the normal would be chipirones,
Chipirones.
and then
Tapos the bigger one is the calamari.
Ayan, directed
So-
is trying some Spanish classic desserts. One is arroz con leche.
sarap, mother.
Pabalik ako dito.
Ang sarap. Parang siyang champurado.
Right? Yeah, without the chocolate, right? It's,
Yeah, but I like the fact na yung nakatulong yung caramel
Correct.
sugar.
yeah, the caramel topping is not so typical.
So dito lang yun.
Yun lang yun.
Ang sarap. Kahit yung tarta de queso, ang sarap.
Naranja también.
Ang sarap.
Y esta es la tarta de queso.
This
Right?
one's so good. Thank you, Arnold.
Gracias,
Welcome.
Arnold.
Arnold, may message kita at sabi ko, saan ka kumakain today?
So, where are we now, Arnoldo?
We are in the district or the barrio Vallecas. It's a working class district here in Madrid. They have a local football team, Rayo Vallecano, which is like number 3 in the city. Because if you have Real Madrid, you have Atletico Madrid, and you have also Rayo Vallecano is number 3.
And why are we here?
We are here to go to a famous mirador or a viewing point, which is atop a hill. And the park in itself is called Cerro de Tío Pío, but the popular name is called Parque de las Siete Tetas or the Seven Tits.
What?
That's the popular name.
Okay. I wanna see the tits. Let's go find the tits.
Love it.
It's your first time also here?
Yeah. Because like it's out of the way, you know, it's off the beaten track, so it's not really like your first option when you want to hang out. But a lot of people say it's worth it for the views. And even on a cloudy day, you still get a view. We're starting to see some view from here. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy it.
Push.
Push.
Vamos.
Vámonos.
Vamonos.
Ang ganda ng break na yun mula sa hinga.
So this is one of the peaks of the 70s. Tits.
Five yung nakita ko.
Oo.
5 tits na. Nasaan yung dalawa?
So ngayon, papunta naman kami sa pinakamataas na peak. Kasi nga diba, 7 tits to. Parang 7 chocolate hills. Ito yung pinakamataas. Akyat-akyat. Push-push. Ang ganda guys. Look. Wow. I can imagine pag sunset pa to. Ganda! Wow! Nasa Rurok ang kaligayahan. So, andito tayo sa pinakataas na tits.
One of the siete tetas, or one of the 7 tits as popularly known here. But we're also looking towards the communications tower, which is called El Piruli, or the Lollipop.
Lo siento. Lollipop?
That's the Lollipop.
Okay. So, because there's a tit. I'm just kidding. So that's a communication
Sabi ko
tower.
na nga, mahigits nito.
Kami pa. Ang ganda rin ng view na to, oh.
Tapos
Ito, oh.
nag-ilaw na.
Oo. Kung may sunset nga, maganda ka talaga dito. So we're back in the city and ano ba ginagawa natin ngayon, Mother?
Trying to join the bandwagon. Having a Halloween costume. So pupunta kami.
Manihay. Ay! Perfect! Perfect, Mother! Perfect! Oh. Tayong tatlo, lalaki. May nakikita ba?
Meron
Oh my God. Mother, kukot ka Oh my God.
Direk, are you ready?
Gusto ko yun. Yes!
Natawa ako. Gusto ko talaga itong pinagagawa natin.
So random, right?
Happy Halloween! Super random. Hindi nag-prepare.
Now we're going to dinner and meet Mela's friend Army, a film producer in the Philippines, who's now based in Spain.
And that's it for day 3 of Direct Ted's Adventures here in Madrid. And we're now with Army and Betty.
Hi!
Ayan. So, I hope you enjoyed. So, see you tomorrow. Oh, last day ni Direct Ted tomorrow sa Madrid. See you tomorrow.